Guys, how are you today? You right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Then we can start. Remember this week we will try to finish everything from student's book at least. Yep. Let me share my screen with you. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yesterday we did kind of a revision, tense revision, which is really important because probably is coming, it is a similar exercise is coming into your exam, which was this one. Mhm. And for homework, it was this part. So let's check together this homework. Why is she so excited? Because she hasn't traveled much before. Yeah, that would be the answer. Number two, has she traveled before? Yes, she has. Just once she went to Bali or Bailey 2 years ago. Yes, she does. Does she often travel? Yes, she does. She often travels inside Australia. That was the answer. Four, she did she go to Perth? Something like that. I mean, yeah. Why did she go to Perth? Mhm. She went to Perth to visit her cousin. Her cousin. Where does she live? She lives in Sydney. Has she ever, how many times has she been to Cairns? She's been to Cairns 3 times, no? When, uh, why, something, no? Here, what did she do there? What did she do there? Okay, she learned to scuba dive. Yes, she learned to scuba dive. That was the answer. And they're going to the airport. How are they going to travel? By taxi, no? How long does it take? It takes 20 hours. What is she going to do? She's going to watch films all the way, and she isn't going to sleep. Those were the answers from this exercise. This exercise. Here it says work with a partner, make question. Now that we're four. Have you checked your emails yet? And then you can answer with this. Yes, I've checked them. I've just checked them. So try to use just or already also. If you don't want to use just, you can use already and as an alternative. But make the sentences. Obviously, you need to make the present perfect sentences. Have you had breakfast? Have you made? So you need to change these verbs into past participle. So what is the past participle of have? Hello, what's the past participle of have? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hat. Hat.
Had, had, had. Make, make,
Made.
yeah, made. Do,
Done.
done. Muy bien, done. Tidy, the past participle of tidy. It's a regular, so tidied, tidied, yeah. Take it, take,
Take. Take.
taken. Meet,
Met.
Huh? Finish? Yeah, finished. Okay, so I'd like you to do this exercise. Yes, I've just checked them. You need to say the complete. I've just or I've already checked them. I've just had breakfast. Oh, no, I haven't, not yet. Pueden contestar con cualquiera de estas tres. Yeah. 3 options. Have you done the shopping? No, I haven't done that. Have you met the new student? No, I haven't done. I haven't. No, or not yet. Have you finished this exercise? Not yet. Have you taken the dog for a walk? No, I haven't. Or no, not yet. ¿Vale? Y try to do this exercise as well. Number 4. Yeah. So I'm going to let you work together in pairs for 5 minutes. Do you have microphone, guys? Si todos tienen microphone?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Practice, please. The second one, I've seen Harry. Si no tuviéramos yesterday, podría ser posible. I've seen Harry. And that's it, no? Did you ever meet my cousin? Or have you ever met my cousin? Well, the answer is the second one. With ever, it is always present perfect. When did you go to Bali? When we ask the question when, it's better to use past simple. Past simple. How often do you take a taxi? Or the other one, how often are you taking a taxi? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if you say the second one. Yeah. And number 5, it is going to be the first one. Do with going, it's incorrect. Next one, he doesn't like flying. He isn't liking. Never do use the verb to be or present continuous with like. It's a rule. Next one, yet is at the end. Has Lexi finished packing yet? And finally, have you ever been to a rock concert? The same, no? Have you ever been? So no, did you ever? Never did you ever. Okay. Yeah, the same. Did you practice the first activity, this part? Guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So that's all for present perfect and tense revision. So far, if you have questions, then it's going to be for Thursday. Yeah. Thursday or Monday. I'm not sure about that yet. So in the meantime, we're going to do a reading. Yeah, a reading. For today, it's going to be the reading. The reading and listening, we talk about explorers. Yeah, ancient and modern explorers. What do you know about these explorers? What nationality are they? Why are they famous? Do you recognize some of these explorers that you are seeing right now on your book? Do you recognize some of them? You've got its name, but what nationality could they be? So Leif Erikson, What nationality do you, or where do you think he was from? Any ideas? Where was he from? Or where do you think he was from?
Um, I'm not sure. But, um, Left Erickson suena como, ¿cómo se llama? Como suizo, por ahí. Switzerland.
From Swiss, from Switzerland. Okay, maybe. What about Christopher Columbus? What nationality do you think he was? Any ideas, Antonio, Roberto, or Abraham?
I think say Spanish.
He was Spanish. Okay. What about Edmund Hillary,
New Zealander.
New Zealander? Okay. And Neil Armstrong?
Americano.
Yeah, American. It's very obvious because of the logo, of the flag's logo. So, which places did they explore? Any ideas? Which places did they explore? Um, no? What about this guy? Is very obvious at the background.
They explored the moon.
He explored the moon, yeah. So what about this guy, Christopher Columbus?
Explore America.
He explored America. What about Leif Erikson? Which place do you think he explored? No? You can say, I don't know, I have no idea also. Yes, Roberto?
Uh, America.
He explored America, or do you think so? All right. And Edmund Hillary,
He or the Everest.
the Everest. Oh, yeah. Without reading, without Google it. Okay, so let's
Not
listen. Okay, listen to the description of each explorer. Who is it? You are going to tell me who is the explorer, one of these guys. Okay, I will pause the video, the audio. Sorry.
12.8. Who is this famous explorer? 1,
He was an Italian explorer, but it was the Spanish king who paid for his voyages. He wanted to sail west from Europe, not east like other explorers. He sailed 4 times across the Atlantic Ocean. During his first voyage in 1492, he landed in what we now call America.
Who was that explorer?
Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. Yeah, indeed. No, he explored. He arrived to Cuba. No, or I don't remember which island, but it was Cuba.
2,
He was born in Iceland. His father, Eric the Red, was also an explorer. He was the first European to discover North America many years before Christopher Columbus.
Who was that person?
Leif Erikson.
Yeah, and actually, he was from Iceland. Iceland. Yeah, not Switzerland, but Iceland. Iceland is in the middle of nowhere in the North Atlantic Ocean. Some people say that it is the center of the earth or the world, no? I'm just wanted to show you where Iceland is. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So there you go. There is Iceland. Este sí se dice Iceland. Because of the ice. Very obvious. So he was the first who discovered America. Basically, he discovered Greenland. He didn't actually arrive. I think he arrived to Canada, but I'm not sure. I haven't read much about this guy, but supposedly, yeah, he first discovered Greenland and after Canada. All right. Yeah, and that's the Viking. No? It's a Viking or a Scandinavian country because of the Vikings, right? Well, obviously he was a Viking.
3.
He was an American astronaut who became the first person to walk on the moon. He was the commander of Apollo 11, which landed on the moon on the 20th of July 1969. He and his co-pilot, Buzz Aldrin, spent 2.5 hours walking on the surface.
Who was that person?
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong, obviously.
4.
He was a mountaineer from New Zealand. On the 29th of May 1953, he and Sherpa Tenzing were the first people to climb to the summit of Mount Everest. Some years later, he went overland to the South and North Poles, and so became the first person to reach the poles and Everest.
And it is very obvious the one person who is missing. Who was that?
Edmund Hillary.
Edmund Hillary. He discovered or he explored. He actually didn't discover. He just became the first man to climb the Mount Everest, as long as North Pole mountains. North Pole. North and South, I think. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, those were past, obviously, a long time ago. And past explorers went to new places. Look at the photos of the 21st century explorers. Yeah. So we have these guys, Gary Connery, Lynn Cox, Robbie Shawn, Karen Dark. Probably they are old now. But let's say that it's the 21st century, no? Yeah, so they haven't discovered new places, so just rediscover old places. Let's say rediscover old places. No, but they've done some amazing things, as you can say. As you can see, this guy is a wingsuit flyer. Wingsuit flyer. That's literally that. No, it's a special suit to fly or to float in the air for longer time. Yeah. And she's a cold water athlete. As you can imagine, cold is not Las Estacas. It's actually even extremely cold, probably in very north places like Canada or Russia or I don't know, so icy places. Yeah. Then we have cave explorer and photographer. Yeah, Robbie. Yeah, he explores different caves and takes photos from different nature or natural places. Paralympic cyclist, triathlete, and adventurer. So she she doesn't move her legs, so probably she has a disability. Yeah. Okay, so who are they? What do they do? Read the introduction and the title. How are they different from the past? So let's read together the title here, the introduction. Sorry, the introduction. So human beings have been all corners of the world. They've explored land and sea, even walked on the moon. How much more is there for them to explore and experience in the 21st century? The answer is a lot. Human beings are amazing. Yeah, human beings are people, are us. Okay, so we have Gary Connery, Lynn Cox, Robbie Shawn, and Karen Dark. We are only reading together Gary Connery. You guys read the rest. Yeah. So, Antonio, can you start reading? Gary Connery is.
Sí, yes, teacher. Gary Connery is 42 and he's a wings sweet flyer. He is made and ya se me olvidó cómo se dice.
1,000
1,350
on 50.
jumps from a helicopter over 730 meters above the
Earth.
earth. He's flown free through the air at 80
Miles per hour.
okay. And landed without a
Parachute.
parachute. Okay. He has jumped from the Eiffel Tower, Nelson's Column, the London Eye, Tower Bridge, and from inside the Millennium Dome.
Okay, thank you. Abraham, so what exactly?
So, what exactly is wingsuit flying? It is the sport of skydiving, but you don't use a parachute to land. You wear a special suit with huge wings on the arms and legs, and you fly for miles like a bird, and finally land on a mountain of cardboard boxes.
Robert, guys, Loki.
God is lucky. The sport he loves is also his work. He was worked over of 100 films as a stuntman. Perhaps you saw him in one of the Indiana Jones or Batman films, or in TV Sherlock Holmes. But surely his most famous role was when he played Queen Elizabeth II in the opening ceremony of the
20.
20, 2011? No,
Well,
2012 Olympics in London and flew into the Olympic Stadium.
staying, yeah. Okay, so you've got 3 more to read, guys. So you are going to read individually one by one, and well, you have to answer these questions. Yeah. So Antonio, you read about Lynn Cox. Abraham, you read about Karen Darky, and Robert about Robbie Shawn. Yeah, so read together If you don't know a word, you can go to the dictionary, go to cambridgedictionary.com or word preference. Yeah, but try to read the whole text and answer this exercise. Yeah, we have 7 minutes left, so you're going to work alone and do this. Yeah, remember to write your answers on a sheet of paper, on your book, on your notebook, but have them yet. Yeah. So for example, the first one, Gary Connery, the one that we read. So the answers are here. What is the sport amazing? Why is it their sport? Is it also their job? It's flying. It's all his job. Number two, do they do it on land, at sea, or in the air? Well, he does that in the air. So they do the same.